Our community is rich with strong women, moms, successful business people, advocates for important causes.
And some of these women just happen to wear crowns. And not just any crown, a national title, huge, sparkly crown.
And she's got it with her today. Joining us today, Mrs. Nebraska Universal and now Mrs. USA Universal, Amanda Reinert. Good to see you, Amanda.
Hi.
It's been a while since you came on the show, but you did bring the crown, right?
Yes.
Yes, I have it with me. I was telling them earlier, it's really heavy. So,
how much do you think that weighs? It is heavy.
It is.
It'd be tough to wear that for a long time.
Yeah, when I was wearing it in the Ralston parade, I had like an indent in my head.
Oh my gosh, what's gorgeous.
Yeah, well, tell us about the USA Universal Pageant program.
So for me, I've been doing pageants since I was 6 years old. And when you're little, it's all about glitz and glamour and you get to be a princess. And then about 2.5 years ago, I was kind of at a point where I was like, I think I'm done with that stuff. You know, I'm a missus, I've got a little kid. And then it was more like, I wonder if there's a pageant out there that can actually help me get my message across that I'm wanting to get. And that's when I came across the Universal program. So they're all about community awareness, your platform. I mean, 60% of your score is actually what's coming out of your mouth. So you do, it's a 10-minute panel interview. That's 50% of your score. And then 10% is your onstage question. And for me, I was like, okay, yes, it's great to be physically fit and look beautiful in a gown, but I'm doing it for all of these reasons. And the US Universal program was the first pageant I had come across that was so focused on that stuff.
Well, that's cool. That's great to hear you say that. And that there is a pageant out there that is like that. And your platform is actually very special and personal to you.
Yes.
What is it and why?
It's child sexual abuse education, awareness, and prevention. So I am a 2-time child sexual abuse survivor. And about 2.5 years ago, I like to tell people it was like my aha moment where I was like, I might as well use what happened to me to protect other kids. Having a little girl myself now, it kind of started to be like, I need to use this to protect kids.
Yeah.
And so a lot of what I do is partnering with like Lutheran Family Services in Nebraska, Our Safe, Darkness to Light, which is more national. And I think child sexual abuse tends to be that weird monster in the corner because none of us want to talk about it and it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And so I try to make it a little more casual, like let's just talk about it because then it's not going to happen as much. So education and awareness, and I also work with parents of survivors too because a lot of times I think that's a really dark place for families to be in, and I like to be that beacon of hope for them that yes, it's awful right now and it's probably going to be awful for a while, but it will get better and your kids will still grow up to be amazing people.
Yeah.
There's hope.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're so frank about what happened to you and you're so frank about this topic. Just talking about it, how much has it helped others out there, survivors from this, and what have you seen, the impact you've had?
I hope it's helped a ton.
Oh, I'm sure it has, because it's different. It's different when someone talks about it that hasn't been through it. And, you know, people can ask you questions, and it's more personal and trusting. So, sorry, I kind of jumped in there, but...
No, absolutely. I think my favorite memory that I can share was we do these lunch and learns where I'm really talking to the community about Our Safe and the amazing things Our Safe does for Omaha. But a mom came up to me afterwards and told me that her little girl they just found out she had been sexually abused and she was 6. And she sat there for about an hour asking me like, what's gonna happen? What should I expect? What are we gonna do? And it was all came from that speech that I gave at that lunch and learn, and I still talk to her to this day. She'll call me or text me, hey, this is going on, what do you think? And I always preface with people like, I'm not a professional, I'm not a psychiatrist, this is just speaking from my experiences.
And you really, it's an important cause. You're a role model in this community. You know, we've talked to you for, you've had you on the show before, and your daughter Ava, who's going through some challenges herself, is kind of following in your footsteps. Yeah, tell us about your daughter.
My daughter, she's 4 years old, and in March of this year, she was diagnosed with leukemia, ALL, and she's now about 3/4 of the way through her hard chemotherapy treatment. So we've also, in addition to the child sexual abuse, we've been partnering with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I didn't know much about leukemia. I didn't know actually how common it was or how little funding actually gets put into this cancer. And of course, when it becomes personal to you, all of a sudden it's a hot button for you. So what I told people is I got a lot of questions that people asking me why I was still doing the pageant because my daughter had just been diagnosed with cancer. And what I kept telling people was, well, what message am I sending my daughter if I just quit? I'm teaching her that when something bad happens, you just quit. And for me being a survivor, that's not what I'm gonna teach her. So she's more of a fighter than any little kid I know.
Well, you certainly are a role model to her and many others. And You're going to show that off in the international pageant coming up in London. Tell us about that, and how do you prepare for something like that?
I don't have much time, so I leave August 29th. So I will be in London competing with women from all over the world. And I think that's the part that's probably most exciting to me, is to get to spend 2 weeks with these women from countries, honestly, I had never even heard of some of them. So I'm excited for that. And it's going to be the exact same competitions that we did when I competed in Reno, just on a national level, or international level, actually. So I'm excited. I've never been overseas either, so I'm excited about that part.
Well, that'll be fun. Good luck to you. Before we let you go, I want to ask you about the Our Safe Drive and Fill the Toy Chest. What's that all about?
Yes, so Lutheran Family Services will be having their largest fundraiser of the year, November 3rd. It's their Rally for Kids. It's a really casual jeans, hot dogs type of fundraiser, but there's a live auction. And one of the items that we're going to be live auctioning off is a toy chest that my husband is building. And we're going to fill this with items that Our Safe needs for their program. And it's paper, paint, little figurines that they use for therapeutic play. And I'm going to fill that toy chest with all these items that are donated. We're going to auction that off, and then the items and the money will all go back to Our Safe. So if anyone's interested in donating, I have a list of things that Our Safe needs for their program, and I'm happy to coordinate to pick up too.
Yeah. Well,
thank
good
you
luck.
for all you do.
Yeah, good luck in the big competition.
Thank you.
And tell your daughter hi, Ava, and best wishes to her as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.